I'm really over the moon for that.
Yeah. He deserves it. And actually,
he looks over the moon.
You know what? I have to say,
he's a baller.
This always happens. This always happens in our media or on social media or whatever. The arrival pics for Lewis Skelly, all of a sudden I'm seeing comments, this kid's still not humble, what's that gang signs he's doing, or all of this crap, like people just trying to tear this kid down, like he shouldn't puff his chest out, be confident and say, I'm making it. I'm making it. Like, what are you, like, it always happens, and I have to say, I listen.
It's so silly
pathetic.
though, because like,
it's pathetic.
The guy is, how old is he?
18.
He's 18. He starts for Arsenal, right? It's an Arsenal team that's on, like, at the top of its level since really the last time it's won the league in terms of points accumulated and being in title races. I know there may have been better technical Arsenal teams in terms of the players, but in terms of what they're actually doing, this is as high as they've been in the Premier League. So he starts for a proper Arsenal team. He's now in the England squad. If you're an 18-year-old and you're not, I don't even care if he's gassed. Be gassed.
Exactly.
Like, and if you're 18 years old and you're not gassed for this, I'd be a little bit more concerned. Why are you not gassed? You should be.
There's a couple of things on that as well. So he's displaced Calafiori as the Italian international, saw him in the Euros. Displaced him, big money signing for Arsenal, keeping him out of the team.
Yeah.
Don't make no sense.
His temperament, man, trust me, I watch him week in, week out, obviously, for Arsenal. He's got an amazing temperament. There's been no game where you've looked at him and thought, oh, he's a little bit in awe, or he's, you know what I mean?
No, but the temperament in terms of the edge of, like, obviously he's got a couple, one red card was rescinded, the other one probably had to get, but like he's got to taper that.
Yeah, I mean, that's
but
where
in terms of like being ready
line
to play at the level, you can see he's taken to it.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like
it's
kids
got a
like
needle,
that.
man.
That's what you want.
Like when you look at it's cultural thing, right? So he's come from Arsenal. If it's an English player doing all this, right? It's the way they show their pride. It's the way they show their confidence. It's the way they show their what's the word? A little pizzazz. You know what I mean? A little bit. He's a bit cocky. I like that. In kids, right?
Got a bit about him.
But
I'm
kid
forced to
from
say the old
Arsenal
Sol
or
Campbell
an
thing.
English kid does that. Declan Rice did the same. You know what I mean? He got a little bit of stick when he started doing it and all that. If it was like Ibrahimovic or Cantona or someone like that walking in and they're cocky, the most cockiest players who ever, you got to love them players. Like, so why is it different when it's an English player? I don't understand it. Like, big up that kid, man. Like, you know what I mean? I like kids with confidence. You know, a kid confident with his ability.
You're right.
He feels comfortable.
They're trying to seen and not heard thing, the old school. You know what I mean?
It is a cultural thing because in England it's like, oh, don't get ahead of yourself. And it's like,
they're looking for any excuse to tear this shoot down. Let's just say it as it is. They're looking
confidence,
for any reason
happiness,
to tear him down.
suppress.
And fair play to him. You can see the kid's mum. You can see his grounding. You can see what he's on. So anyone who want to talk about what he's wearing or is he gangster, carry on.
I think a lot of
Lewis
it
Skelly's
dates
not
back
going
to
nowhere.
the old Haaland celebration he did. That
that's
seemed
what I'm
to
saying. Be
offend a lot
humble
of
and all that,
people.
but then James Maddison's allowed to do darts at people and like, do you know what I mean? Jamie Vardy's allowed to like do things. I know he's a Premier League winner. I get that, but like Neil Maupay's just when Scott said Neil Maupay's just funny, but he always does that. Why is it? What are you talking about? So there you go.
I don't understand when people take the piss out of what they wear and all that. Look at this. This is when Calvin Phillips turned up to him.
Yeah, crazy.
Oh my God!
Crazy.
Wow,
Wild.
I've never seen shoes like
That's
that.
wild. It's just the fashion. It's just different culture.
It's
Just but we wouldn't wear that, but that's what they're on. That's what he wants to wear. And
what I'm saying,
by the way,
like-
that thing he was wearing was sick as well. I liked it. I know you wouldn't wear it. You're old school. All right, Lewis Skelly at left back. Let's get into the midfield.